Welcome back to Bedside Banter Manor. In the previous episode, episode 3, we discussed the detection and reporting of changes in condition, with a focus on pneumonia. Today, we will explore more critical aspects of resident care, transmission-based precautions and respiratory hygiene and etiquette. These measures are essential in preventing the spread of infections within our facility. Unfortunately, Rosa Residente's case will help illustrate why these precautions are so important. Disclaimer. The goals of this series are to educate nursing home team members on pneumonia prevention and rehospitalization. This episode aims to provide essential information for transmission-based precautions and respiratory hygiene. It is designed to enhance staff training and improve resident care at Bedside Banter Manor. It is purposefully clinically focused with the understanding that real-life scenarios or situations being depicted would be more comprehensive and holistic in nature. Key elements have been intentionally left out to encourage open discussion and dialogue, identifying situations and areas where improvements could be made in the care or services during Rosa's current stay at Bedside Banter Manor.
Good morning, Rosa. How are you feeling today?
I'm still coughing, but I slept okay. Do you know when Miguel is coming back?
He should be back today. We need to make sure that he is aware of your condition so that necessary precautions are taken.
Hey, Logan. I just got back from my work trip. How is my mom doing?
Hey, Miguel. She'll be so happy to see you. She's been having a tough time with a cough and feeling a bit more tired than usual. Actually, hold on a second, I need to tell you something.
Hey Logan. Can you help me in room 204 please?
Mom, I missed you. How are you feeling?
Oh, Miguel, I'm so glad you're back. I've been coughing a lot and feeling tired.
I'm so sorry, Mom. You should have called me. I would have come home sooner.
Miguel is in Rosa's room without PPE. Logan, it is crucial that we follow transmission-based precautions for Rosa right now.
I totally understand. I was going to inform Miguel, but I got distracted while I was talking to him and he went in. What should we do now?
I get it. I didn't get to call Miguel the other day with the news of Rosa's condition either. We need to talk to Miguel now. We have to let him know about his mom's condition, and hope he understands why he wasn't notified sooner. We also need him to put on the appropriate PPE. Miguel, welcome back. We need to talk quick. Would you mind stepping out with me for a moment? Your mom has been a bit under the weather. We know she has something going on in her lungs, but we are unsure what it is right now. Meanwhile, we are required to follow certain precautions to prevent any potential spread of infection. Due to her fever and cough, she could have a respiratory infection. She's tested negative for COVID-19. She has a chest X-ray scheduled here in a bit. While we wait for the results, we are going to follow these precautions.
What? I didn't realize. Someone should have called me. What should I do now?
I agree. I am so sorry. You should have been notified. Please know that we have let her doctor know, and that we've ordered a chest X-ray and oxygen. We've already started her on the oxygen and mobile X-ray should be here soon. We are taking some extra precautionary measures to protect the staff and other residents while we figure out exactly what is causing your mother's symptoms. We are still doing tests to determine her actual diagnosis. It takes longer than we would like for the results to get back to us. We want to be sure that while we wait for them, we don't spread it to anyone else like you staff, other residents, and even other visitors. Lots of times the symptoms she is experiencing can be infectious and can spread quickly throughout community settings like the Bedside Banter Manor. Once we know more, we will let you know right away and adjust your mom's care plan. Please put on this mask and gloves when entering her room. Also, ensure you cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your sleeve when coughing or sneezing, and either wash your hands well or use the hand sanitizer in her room when going in and coming out. More is better.
No problem.
I have been informed that we had a lapse in our implementation of transmission-based precautions with Rosa. This needs to be addressed immediately.
Of course, transmission-based precautions are critical. Rosa's change in condition should have triggered an immediate response to prevent any worsening of her symptoms. So today we will address the importance of transmission-based precautions and respiratory hygiene. These include contact, droplet, and airborne precautions, depending on the type of infection.
Can you give us a quick overview?
Absolutely. These precautions are crucial for preventing the spread of infection. They are typically based on the mode of transmission, which can be contact, droplet, or airborne. Let's go through each type of precaution. First, we have contact precautions. Hand hygiene is the cornerstone of infection control. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer before and after resident contact.
So, every time we touch a resident or their environment, we should clean our hands?
Exactly. Next, gloves. Wear gloves when touching the resident or surfaces in the resident's environment.
And if we anticipate contact with the resident's environment, we wear a gown too, right?
Correct. Always wear a gown if contact with the resident or their environment is anticipated. Now let's move on to droplet precautions. When within 3 to 6 feet of the resident, wear a mask. This helps prevent the spread of infectious droplets.
What if we need to transport the resident? Like, when Rosa needs to go to PT?
Limit transport as much as possible. If transport is necessary, make sure the resident wears a surgical mask. For the time being, let's see if we can provide PT in Rosa's room. Now, we don't suspect tuberculosis or varicella in Rosa's case, so we don't have to worry too much about airborne precautions. Do you have any questions?
No, that was very clear. Thank you. So, how should we document this situation with Rosa?
Record all details about her symptoms, the steps taken to address the issue, and any changes in condition. Accurate documentation is key for ongoing care and for reviewing our response to improve future procedures.
Okay, will do. I'll be sure to stay current on the documentation. For now, I need to go check in on Rosa again for some vitals.
Adhering to transmission-based precautions and respiratory hygiene is a vital part of ensuring the safety and well-being of our residents and staff. Rosa and Miguel's situation highlights the importance of immediate and thorough action when symptoms arise. By remaining vigilant and communicating effectively, we can prevent the spread of infections and provide the best possible care. Thank you for joining us in this episode. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our residents. See you next time at Bedside Banter Manor. Now, we would like to hear from you. What could Bedside Banter Manor have done better? What other opportunities for improvement did you see? Thank you so much for joining us here at Bedside Banter Manor. We hope to see you again soon.